Today I'm going to show you guys what my bug out bag looks like. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but shit man, it's been a crazy year. But you know, this is my own personal bug out bag, and I just thought be a good idea to share it with everybody. Alright, so this is my little bug out bag here. Let me go ahead and show you guys, give you a little quick tour of what I think it's important to me for my own survival. A bug out survival bag is something very personal. You know, I don't think there's an exact right or an exact perfection to a bug out bag. I think you get whatever you think is going to serve you best. Now, you know, a lot of people might not want to put weapons in there, maybe a couple of knives. I personally, I feel I need these things. So like I said, this is personal thing, and this is my bug out bag, and I'll explain to you guys why I have the things that I have in my bag. Let's start out with the little basics here. I got a couple, well actually I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 paracord rope. I think it's tested at 550 pounds. I just have it because I've had success in the past with it, and many of you out there, survival enthusiasts, know how important it is to have rope and especially good rope when you need it. So these are the ones that I keep in my bag. I have this watch here. It's a Casio G-Shock. Now this is my preference. I'm kind of a watch freak. You know, this is not an exactly cheap watch. I think it's about a couple $100. Why did I choose to have this watch in my bag? And well, the reason is because it's solar. It could last about, I think, close to 6 months without any light. It's G-Shock. It's pretty indestructible, and I'm sure you could always destroy it. And there's people out there that are gonna say, dude, it doesn't take much to destroy it. But to me, I think this is a nice watch. It's pretty stealthy too, so I always keep it in there. And it's also atomic, so it gets the time from somewhere in the world. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's always right. So I always keep this watch. You need a little flashlight. It's up to you. You could buy a $10 flashlight like this is here. You could buy up to, you know, $100, $200 little LED lights. I got this one. It works fine. You know, I just need, when I need it, it's there. I mean, I don't want to get that fancy. I have here a tourniquet. Now, do I really need to tell you why you need a tourniquet in the case of an emergency? I hope not. We all know why we would need a tourniquet. It's something imperative to have in your bag. You never know, you might need to use it on yourself. You might need to use it to save somebody else's life. It's something that it's a must. Now, as far as my knives go, I also like to collect knives. These knives are they're not that expensive. I just have them in here because I can afford to lose them. If I lost them, they are Smith & Wesson knives. I think I bought them a few years ago at Big 5. So, you know, not a big deal. They're not that expensive. I'm not making a big deal out of the knives, but you know, if you need them, I have them. So that's why I have 4 of them. I break knives all the time, so the more the merrier. I have a little axe here. Why I chose this little axe is because I think it's small enough to fit in my bag and not be cumbersome, and it's pretty stealthy and pretty tactical too, and it's very sharp. I have this small little machete as well. Let me show you here. Here you go. So I keep it in there. Hopefully I never need it, but if it's there, might as well use it if I ever need it. Now, my little first aid kit, I have this, I think I ordered it from Amazon. It was like 12 or 15 bucks. You have everything you need there. Your little band-aids, gauzes, little alcohol swab pads. You need this. And if, you know, God forbid something happens when you don't have it, shit, you need that. Right here I have gloves. Why I have 2 pair is because you never know. You might need to let somebody else borrow them. How many times can you use a pair of gloves like this? It's hard to say. If they get wet, you might need to let them dry, but they're pretty inexpensive. You could pick them up for, I don't know, $4 or $5 at the hardware store. But in case of an emergency, it's a must. Those things can make a difference between life and death. So I keep them in my bag all the time. Right here, I have my little life straw. It says that you can, I don't know, I think you could use it up to 1,000 gallons. Shit, I don't know if I would ever use it for that much, but I've heard pretty good things about it. It's fairly inexpensive. I think it's like 15 or 20 bucks on Amazon. And you know, it's a lifesaver if you're in a life or death situation, especially in your bug out bag. You need water. I mean, we're fucking more water than anything else. I'm sure we're full of shit too, but we need water. So if you're gonna, you know, you can go with the little tablets. You know, water tablets are fine too, but I felt this was best for me, so this is why I got it. Right here, I have a little stainless steel container. So if I need to burn water to get rid of all the pathogens, I can do that. It's got a little loop so it can hang. It's pretty self-explanatory. I have here my little calorie meals. They're little mini meals. They're about 400 calorie each. I have about 5 of them. I should get some more, but again, it's an emergency bag. I'm not there to, you know, live forever, but you know, if I needed to survive a few days, I'm sure I can do with this. I might need to buy some more. I think I have a few more, but I might have it in one of my son's bags, but I only have 5 in my bag as of right now. Right here, I have a little, I don't know what they're called, billy clubs or you know, riot clubs, whatever they're called. I've seen that they're pretty effective. Why I would need this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not trying to hurt anybody, but if I, you know, didn't want to use any lethal force, this might make the difference between, you know, hurting somebody really good or just knocking somebody down so I can, you know, escape. And situations where collapse of society or some serious shit that goes down, people get fucking crazy. So you never know why you would need something like this. But I have it. Hopefully I never have to use it. But if I need to use it, it's there. I have here my little SOG. It's my little SOG tactical shovel. As you can see, it's got a little serrated edge. It's foldable. You can fold it. It's foldable. You can use it for a bunch of different reasons. You can use it to dig a little hole, make a fire, defend yourself, and use your imagination. It's pretty cool. I think it's tactical, so I like it. I dig it. No pun intended. But I think it's a must if you're gonna have it in your bag. I mean, you never know when you gotta dig up shit, so it's there. Let's move on to my little flint starter here. I got it because I know people say, you know, you should carry lighters, and I do have a couple of lighters, but if I ran out of, you know, fuel in my lighter, gas in my lighter, I might need to go old school and use one of these little flint starters. They're not that difficult to use. You just gotta use this here to spark it, or you can use one of your knives, and that's it. create some fire. Right here, have one of my go-to guns. This is 40 cal, and I got a couple of mags here. One is a 22 round and the other one is a 15 round mag. It's why I have this one is because it's pretty reliable. It's always been by my side, and you know, God willing, I never have to use it, but you know, if I need it and I don't have it, then it's a serious problem. I also have another one here with a few mags in there. It's a 45, and why do I have 40 and 45? That's just a personal thing. Some people want to use a 9mm, some people want to use 38 specials, 380. Hey, you might want to use a 44 or a 357 or whatever caliber you want. That's again like having a bug out bag. That's a personal thing. I think these guns will do me well. I'm pretty comfortable with them, and that's why I have them. So a few extra little mags there. This here, this little sock, I have some extra rounds in there in case I need them. So yeah, that's why I have it. Now, as far as everything else goes, you know, my bag is always changing. I'm always taking out stuff. I'm always adding stuff. Like I said again, it's a personal thing. However you want to set up your bag. You might, you know, want to put more stuff. You want to put less stuff. A good rule of thumb is 10% of your weight. I'm about 207, 210, and this bag weighs about 21 pounds. So it's, you know, it's not the lightest bag, but I can definitely pick up and go with it. And do I want to hike with it for long periods of time? No, probably not. Will I just throw it in my car and go? That's probably what I would do. But I have what I think it's important. I might later on I might add something like duct tape. You never know why you would need duct tape. It's a wonder thing. It's something that is indispensable. You can use it for so many things. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff that people put in their bags. But like I said again, it's really up to you. It's something intimate, and it's something that you have to agree with. You have to make your peace with it. This is not to show off. This is not to, you know, just tease people with it. This is your survival. This is your bag. This is the bag that's going to help you and hopefully survive whatever, you know, horrible event that may come. Hopefully it never will. Shit. I hope so, you know, but in case something does go down, then, you know, this is my own little bag. I've seen some bags online. I've seen some pretty expensive bags for like $300-400. I think that they're they're really overpriced. I'm sure you could do better if you shop independently. But again, yeah. So, you know, maybe in your comments, tell me what you think would be best that I can add to my bag, or what you think would be best that I take away from my bag. But as of right now, this is what it looks like. Like I said again, I might add some stuff to it. But yeah, so there we go. All right, guys. Well, take care. You guys be safe out there.